Hello guys, welcome back to another video. So you guys must be thinking why I'm shooting outdoor today, because I've been testing Paranoid Android on my Nothing Phone 1 and now this ROM supports Nothing OS stock camera. So to test out the video quality and other stuff, we have come outdoor, and we'll also tell you guys why do I prefer this ROM over Nothing OS. So without wasting any more time, now let's get started. And I've been using Paranoid Android on my Nothing Phone 1. This device is a primary device which I've used almost for 15-20 days now. Talking about its software information first. So if you go to About section here, you can see Android version is 13 and this build comes with 5th May 2023 security patch and it's Topaz 4. Also, good part about this ROM is it also supports OTA update. So if there is any update for this ROM, that will be released via over the air. And if you guys want to install this ROM, then you can find the I button here. That's a dedicated installation guide for Paranoid Android on Nothing Phone 1. And we are expecting similar features on Paranoid Android, which we recently received on Google Pixel with Pixel Drop June update, which includes cinematic wallpapers along with emoji wallpapers. So stay tuned, I'll keep you guys posted whenever they'll release that particular update. And guys, before moving ahead, if you guys like our content and if you think it's useful for you guys, then make sure to smash that like button and also make sure to subscribe to our channel. On previous build, there were some minor issues which we informed developers and that have been taken care. There are not any major issue right now, but yes, some minor issues are there which we'll talk about them in the later part of the video. But one good thing is now they have added the Nothing OS stock camera on Paranoid Android, which is a great add-on by Paranoid team. As you guys saw intro, we went outside to compare between Nothing OS stock camera with that of the Nothing camera which is running on Paranoid Android. So here are some of the samples which you guys can take a look. We also compared video stabilization of Nothing camera on stock OS with that of Paranoid Android. If you see the photos clicked with ultra wide, I did not find much of difference in the camera segment. If you look towards the trees in this particular picture, slightly more details can be seen in Nothing OS with stock camera. And also slight difference can be seen in the skin tone. On PA ROM, little bit of smoothing is going on. And that was only the case with ultra wide. With 1x, I did not see any kind of difference in the picture quality. Dynamic range is pretty good. Skin tones are exactly similar. And the same thing goes with the 2x zoom. And here's the picture clicked in portrait mode. Edge detection is super good, but Nothing OS stock camera on Paranoid Android, you can see towards the bottom side, it wasn't able to differentiate between background and foreground. And if you see the stock camera photo which we took in portrait mode, which completely fails to identify the goggles. You can see a little bit of portion of goggles have been considered under background. And we have seen stock camera on Nothing OS is also not consistent. But I would say PA did a great job by adding this stock camera, and I would prefer pictures clicked with stock camera on Paranoid Android are amazing. Here's another samples which we clicked in ultra wide 1x and 2x zoom. I did not see any kind of difference. Color consistency is good, dynamic range is good. It's quite hard to find the noticeable difference. And when it comes to colors also, stock camera on Nothing OS did blow up little bit of colors in this particular flower, but that wasn't the case on Paranoid Android. And if you see here in this particular picture, you get to see more details of the tree which is present behind compared to stock camera running on Nothing OS. And here's the video stability part, which we recorded in 4K at 30 FPS. Stabilization was quite good on both the OS. We still get to see that jitter which we initially used to see when Nothing released the Nothing Phone 1. But if you see here, the colors are more vibrant on Paranoid Android running stock camera. And details are also more compared to stock cam running on Nothing OS. Some minor issues are there with the camera application. One of them is this glyph fill light doesn't work on the camera application. So you can see we have turned it on, but the glyph light isn't working. And also when you record the videos, this LED indicator doesn't work. And we have already informed these issues to the developer. Hopefully these things will be fixed in the upcoming builds. The latest build is super fluid, no jitters or lags to be seen. Animations are much smoother. Touch response is too good. Also, they improved the background management with this newer build. And using application feels more smoother because almost all the applications runs on 120Hz refresh rate. One of the best implementation on this Paranoid Android is the haptic feedback. It's crisp, strong enough, and trust me, it is way better than what we have seen on Nothing stock OS. BA team should be appreciated for such a good implementation of haptics on a custom ROM, which we have never seen in past. Here's a sample which you guys can take a look and decide yourself. Now ROM also supports reverse charging, so you guys can now charge your smartwatches and other supporting gadgets. Now talking about the connectivity part, so I have used both the SIM cards Jio and Airtel, and on both the SIM cards 5G works fine. If I show you the speed on both the SIM cards, let me have a look. You can see with Jio I was getting 616 Mbps as a download speed and upload speed was 9 Mbps. But with Airtel, the download speed was around 100 Mbps and the upload speed was around 22 Mbps, which is quite good. We also got the support of carrier video calling on Airtel SIM cards. Fingerprint unlock and face unlock is lightning fast. I never had any kind of issues unlocking the device with fingerprint or even face unlock. According to my usage, battery backup is too good. I've been getting around 4 to 5 hours of screen on time with always on display turned on and including glyph interface turned on. As I said earlier, I'll be telling you guys why do I prefer this ROM over nothing stock OS, and one of the main reason is haptic feedback. You guys have already seen the sample, and haptic implementation is almost everywhere on this OS. For example, scrolling around on the recents page, pulling down the notification bar, back gestures, etc. You get a lot of call animation patterns which you can choose from. As you can see here, there are so many animations present. For call animation, same thing goes with the notification animation. And the good part is now you also have the option to allow the applications to use notification animations. For example, if you don't want any application to use the animation, or you can say the glyph light, you can directly turn off from here. Other things are also supported for glyph animation, for example battery level, reverse wireless charging, and there's also a thing called music visualizer. So whenever you turn on this service, other services will be turned off. So whenever you play any music, the glyph light will play according to that music beats or this song. And sync between music and glyph light is pretty great. Now we also have the support of single tap to see the AOD screen and double tap to wake up the screen. And pocket mode works great while using this tap to wake services. If your device is in pocket, or you can say the proximity sensor is covered, device screen won't respond to tap gestures and all the mistouch will be prevented in your pocket. Like Google Stock OS, Material UI implementation is pretty good unlike nothing stock OS. And benchmarks were also good, wherein single core have scored 1071 and multi-core scores were 3042. But I did notice little bit of throttling issues, wherein maximum CPU only throttled up to 72%. But these marks doesn't affect the performance in day-to-day usage. And when we are talking about the performance part, how can we miss the performance of BGMI? So BGMI performance was really great on Paranoid Android. When we talk about the FPS, I have observed the device was delivering 60 FPS constant, and in some cases I have seen device showing 70-71 FPS during a gameplay of TDM match. And I did not even see any kind of issues in the frame drops. Device did not heat up much. Heating, I can't say much about it because here right now in Bangalore the temperature is quite low, until unless if you are in some other area where temperature is high, then you might experience little bit of heating issues. With no doubt, gaming was too good on Paranoid Android, and for even once I did not regret installing this custom ROM. And you all know, on daily basis I do play Battlegrounds Mobile India. So once again, great job done by PA team for such great optimization. But always remember, there is no custom ROM which is perfect. It's every time subjective. If custom ROMs were perfect, they would have replaced the stock ROM which comes pre-installed on smartphones. Every custom ROM lacks the Widevine L1 certification, so that's nothing new on Paranoid Android. We can't enjoy full HD content on OTT platforms like Netflix. Next, some minor issues. Two of them I've already mentioned. That glyph fill light doesn't work with the camera application right now, you can see here, and also the LED indicator doesn't work when you record videos. There's another issue with the camera application. So whenever you record the slow motion videos and whenever you stop it, the recording doesn't get saved in the gallery application. So this is another issue. For me, I never record slow motion videos, so it's not a big concern in my usage. Basically, there is nothing much to complain about this ROM. It's a great ROM to be used as daily driver, and it's been long time nothing haven't released any new update. I would rather recommend you guys, if you are more into custom ROMs, then for once you should try Paranoid Android. And as said earlier, they are coming with a new build which will bring the pixel drop features which recently Pixel devices received, including cinematic wallpaper, emoji wallpaper, wallpaper, etc. So stay tuned for that. So guys, this was a quick look on Paranoid Android based on Android 13 for Nothing Phone 1. If you guys have any kind of questions, feel free to drop them in the comment section below. As of now, only this much in this video. I hope you guys gonna like the video. If you like the video, then do give us a thumbs up. And also if you're new to our channel, then do not forget to subscribe the channel. Thanks for watching. Have a great day.